All right, how you guys doing today? We're going to be talking to you about job growth, the Florida marketplace. So you graduated college and you're trying to find a great job in your city, in your state of Florida. We got some great news for you, and we can point you in the right direction to get employed. Some of the criteria we used for this search was recent job growth, future job growth, pay, unemployment rate, as well as household income. Uh, Evan has some information for you guys about job growth.
Yeah, I recently read an article from WalletHub.com, and it compiled the rankings of the best and worst cities in the United States for jobs. And a number of Florida cities were actually on that list, including the top one coming in at number 21 of Fort Lauderdale, following by number 22, Tampa, then Orlando, Pembroke Pines, St. Petersburg, our current city now, Jacksonville, Port St. Lucie. We're all in the top 100 for job growth, so that's a good number of cities in Florida. And then this ranking was compiled of comparing the two key dimensions, which were the job market and social economic environment. Fort Lauderdale was also listed as the city with the highest employment growth, with Pembroke Pines being listed as the third best in that category. And the two cities that had the least amount of job growth in Florida that were also on the list for the worst were Hialeah, which is right outside of Miami. This was listed as that has the lowest employment growth. And Tallahassee actually came on that list too with the shortest time spent working. So my friend Lauren here is going to explain.
Okay. So I had the top careers in Florida, and coming in number one is a dentist, followed by psychiatrists and pediatricians. Florida are operations technician, police and sheriff, and librarians at the bottom, at the very least. So, with dentist being the top career, the average salary is $171,060. Psychiatrists are $163,730. Pediatricians are $151,350. And then for the lowest careers, the average salary is $55,250 for operations tech. Police and sheriff are around $55,230, and librarians are around $54,000. Also, the most popular jobs in Florida are a retail salesperson, food prep and servers at restaurants, cashiers, and customer service representatives.
And what I covered for the state of Florida was the top and the bottom for the pay. And my top cities are Fleming Island, which is outside of Jacksonville, Parkland, Florida, which is near Miami, and also Palmetto Bay. Those are the top three as far as pay in the state of Florida. My bottom three were Hialeah, which is near Miami, like Austin said, Miami Gardens, and also Fort Pierce. Those are the bottom three for pay in the state of Florida as far as jobs.
So, Mike, I just recently moved to Florida. I'm looking for a city that kind of ties into all needs, population, job growth, median house income, low employment. I was wondering if you could maybe tell me cities that would.
I got
these
I got
needs.
just the cities for you. I have a list here of the top three in Florida, which gives you all three of those things that you'll be looking
Alright.
for as far as a job and employment goes. So, the first one I have here is Oviedo, Florida. It's just outside of Orlando. It comes first on the list with a population around 34,000, with the unemployment rate of just 3.6%, which is pretty good. And then average household income is about 82,000.
Perfect.
Which is pretty good as well. Naples is right under them. Their unemployment rate is a little bit higher at 4.9, but the average income is 77,000. So, which is again not bad, and Naples is popular for being a beautiful place in general. So, the next on the list would be Marco Island. anywhere with an island in the name is probably a good place. So they're third on the list. They have the same unemployment rate as Naples, and their average income is about 74,000, with a population of 16,000 people.
Perfect. Thank you.
So, Michael, you guys were talking about some of the better jobs there in the state of Florida. What are some of the worst jobs or places that I should avoid?
Some of the places you should avoid as far as employment in Florida goes, first on the list would be Palatka. They're actually the worst in the Florida job market. They have a 7.5% unemployment rate with a median income of only about $21,000. So that's no good at all. The next on the list would be Opa-locka, and mainly because of the name. So look at that.
Okay.
And then they have an unemployment rate of about 6%, and the average income there is about $20,000 a year.
Okay.
Which is when we talked about the other cities, it was upward 70,000. So which is not good at all. And surprisingly, the third city on this list would be Miami, which was surprising to me. But it has 400,000 people in that city with an unemployment rate of 7%. So it's a lot of job competition, and there's not a lot of big money jobs there. So.
So the lowest unemployment rate for residents with a bachelor's degree or higher is, these are all in Florida also, is Cutler Bay, Dunedin, and Key West. So those are places that are definitely good. So you have the lowest unemployment rate. And then the highest unemployment rate is Lauderhill, Hollandale Beach, and Lauderdale Lake. So those are definitely places you want to avoid.
All right, so that concludes our presentation, and now we're just going to go along and each review our key findings that we did for our this research project.
All right, so just to go over those top three again, overall job growth, pay, nice place to live. So Oviedo, Naples, Marco Island, all great choices. Your places you want to avoid, again, were Palatka, Opa-locka, as well as Miami. And Miami falls on that list a lot because of how big it is, so it's a lot of competition.
And my key findings were the best places to live in the country. A lot of them came up in Florida cities. The top one, which was Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, Port St. Lucie. And the worst, where it had the lowest job growth, were Tallahassee and Hialeah.
And mine were the top careers in Florida, number one being a dentist, and then the lowest being a librarian. And the most popular jobs include retail, salesperson, servers, all that. And the lowest unemployment rate in Florida for residents with a bachelor's degree is Cutler Bay, so that's definitely a great place to go to get employed. And the highest is Lauderhill, so you definitely want to avoid that place.
And my key findings were for the top pay in Florida were in Fleming Island, Parkland, and Palmetto Bay. And my bottom three were Hialeah, Fort Pierce, and Miami Gardens.
Thank you. That concludes our presentation about job growth in cities in Florida, and I hope this will find everyone useful.